We're here to talk about the grooming and maintenance needs for your medium to long coated dog that sheds. So we're talking long coated dachshunds, your spaniels, and dogs with a similar coat like that. So the most important thing to understand about the grooming and maintenance needs of these sorts of dogs is that you need to get your puppy familiar with the grooming activities while the puppy is young, because these are things that are going to go on regularly throughout the pet's life, that you will need to groom it, clean the ears, do the teeth, things like that. And if your puppy is unfamiliar with these activities or you don't do it very frequently, the puppy is going to be uncomfortable during these processes. We do not want routine processes to be scary. So we've curated a whole assortment of the proper tools to get through the grooming process. So for a puppy like this, we do need to be brushing the dog regularly because the coat will shed. And so you have a combination of a few different tools to get that job done. The first thing is that we do not want to be brushing a dry coat. So we have our argan oil luster repair mist. And so this is going to be something that you just give a brief little spritz to the dog right before you proceed with the brushing and grooming process. It smells nice, and it's going to keep the coat looking shiny and protect the hair as you brush. You have a few tools. This little shedding comb is for your precision areas. Spaniels have long ears, and a very common thing is that as the dog eats or drinks or just goes about life, they're gonna get little crusties on the ears. And as this ear hair grows, it's gonna be a more significant issue. So we give you a very fine comb that allows you to brush these areas of the puppy. This is also helpful for the tail, the underside. In Cocker Spaniels, they get a skirt where the hair along the side of the dog grows out. So for these longer coated dogs, a comb is nice to give you precision control of grooming specific areas of the dog's body. We also have a longer grooming comb. And so right now, this puppy's hair does not seem very long at all. It does grow with age, and depending on your choice, some people will choose to cut and leave the body short like it is when they're a puppy. Other people will choose to leave the hair longer. And if the hair does grow longer, you want a larger comb that allows you to cover a little bit more ground on the sides, the underarm areas, things like that. Now for the main body, we have our self-cleaning slicker. And so the deal with the self-cleaning slicker, it's actually a really great tool because a slicker brush has pins that are bent, so there's an elbow. So as you brush your puppy, if there are any loose furs, loose pieces of hair or fur, they're gonna gather at that elbow. So the nice thing to do when you're grooming your dog, you know, sit down on the couch or whatnot, you've got your puppy in your lap, you're doing some nice brushing, and then you can actually push the button on the back, which then allows you to wipe away those loose hairs right into the trash. So if you have a little waste basket next to you, you groom, you clean it off, you groom, you clean it off, and you do it like that. And that will help prevent all the loose fur from coming off all over your home because you're systematically removing it with a brush. We do not want to overbathe our puppy, but it is important to have the right type of shampoos for your dog. And so during your housebreaking process, you're probably going to be encountering mistakes, and we give you a set of wipes in our housebreaking kit so you can wipe down the puppy and clean up any little mistakes in the paws. If the dog gets truly dirty, then you do need to do a full bath. So in this assortment, we have our argan oil, natural luster repair dog shampoo. This is a great shampoo for this coat type. It will keep the dog shiny. It will not strip the natural oils from the puppy's coat. On a regular basis, you might be doing this once a month. During your housebreaking, you might bathe a little bit more often just because there's gonna be mistakes in the crate. But this is the right shampoo. And then after you've shampooed, so you work the shampoo into the coat, you rinse, and then you'd use a conditioner. This is our avocado moisturizing conditioner. This is great. Definitely protects and strengthens the fur and just kind of keeps that coat feeling nice and soft. Also reduces dryness to the actual dog's skin. So some dogs will be flaky, particularly if you're not using a proper shampoo and conditioner. This type of conditioner is really going to help reduce any flakiness and keep that coat looking perfect. Now, after your bath, you've got to dry your puppy. So this assortment also includes this microfiber mitt. So easy, just goes right on your palm. And each little microfiber finger holds a ton of water. So you get your puppy in the bath or in the sink, and you're rinsing the puppy off. Now before you let the puppy get out of the bath or out of the sink, it's time to dry it a little bit. And so this allows you to do that, so your puppy's not dripping everywhere. And then you'd use an air dryer after you've gotten a lot of the moisture off with the little microfiber mat. Another thing that is going to be very routine, something that's necessary for a lot of these longer coated dogs, is going to be cleaning the ears. They have the floppy ears. Most of the breeds that are, that would be appropriate for this grooming package have floppy ears, and so you're cleaning the ears somewhat regularly. If your dog has up ears, you're probably cleaning maybe every 3 weeks. If the puppy has floppy ears, every 1 to 2 weeks would be better. And so we flip up the ear, and we would use our probiotic ear cleaner. And so a few drops of that in the ear, and then you would actually massage the base of the ear canal, which the puppy will generally like. And then you flip up and you take a look. You never go digging deep where you can't see, but anything you can see, you can clean with a cotton swab, a cotton ball. Just don't go digging deep into the ear canal, because we don't want to hurt the puppy. And then you let the puppy shake its head, get any additional moisture out, and that would be your ear cleaning process. Dental care is extremely important. 80% of dogs have some sort of periodontal disease throughout their life. And so getting your puppy desensitized to the dental aspect and getting it used to having its teeth brushed is a big deal. We would highly recommend you get your puppy familiar with it. So what we suggest and include in this package are the little finger brushes. This is a great way to get your puppy familiar with having its mouth messed with. You get in there with that little finger brush, and we have a really delicious dental gel. So like this particular one is honey marinated chicken flavor. There's a variety of different flavors that you can use. So you put a little bit of gel on the finger brush and just get that in the puppy's mouth, get her used to it. And then eventually you can graduate up to a larger size toothbrush if you need to. But you can probably brush the teeth, you could do it like a person twice a day. Minimally daily would be ideal. The puppy teeth that it has right now will be falling out, and so this is the time to get the puppy used to it, so when it gets its adult teeth, it's not going to be a fight to do the dental care, and that will reduce the chances that you actually have to go to a vet where you'd have to actually have the puppy anesthetized for them to actually get the tartar and plaque buildup. If we can regularly do our dental care, prevent that buildup from occurring, saves you a lot of time and trouble later on. So this is our grooming assortment for your medium to long coated shedding breed dog. And so if you have any questions about any of this grooming requirement for this type of dog, please reach out to the store and ask for a pet counselor. And we wish you success in your grooming adventures.